Hey friends, it's great to be back with you. If you and I have not met, my name is Emma Lou with Heartfelt Creations. Today I'm here to show you how you can create a cozy winter scene. We'll be adding some frosty accents and just having some fun recreating this beautiful one-of-a-kind card. So join me and we'll get started by creating this cozy scene in the center. What I really like about this is you could really use this for birthday, you could use it for Christmas if you are still in the last minute Christmas card making mode. So with this, I just took the candy cane cottage and stamped it in black. There are multiple pieces plus the string lights. And this die has different pieces that it will cut out as accents to layer on top. Now the color I'm using to color this is a sky blue, and that's the only thing I used for this. Now you could have also colored it or stamped it onto a sky blue type of light cardstock if you would have wanted to, which would totally eliminate the coloring. So it's totally up to you. Once you have completed that, all you need to do is just go back and add your little accents like the roof, the windows, the doorways, and those little pieces to give it a little bit of a 3D dimension. Now, one of the things you'll want to know about this collection that I'm showing you today is it is in our retired section. So what does that mean? That means once these stamps dies that I'm showing you today are gone, they'll be gone forever. So you want to make sure you grab those before they are gone, plus all our items in our retired section are up to 60% off. So you'll want to also look at some other collections in there as well while you are shopping. And you can do that by visiting our website at heartfeltcreations.us. So I did a dimensional door, did a dimensional window, and just popping that on top and colored it the exact same way we did that little cottage. So I find this is a very simple, quick and easy card. We're going to add some snow. If you are in Michigan or the surrounding northern states, you will know that we all know what a good snowstorm looks like, and that's what I feel like I see when I create with this. Now I added some foam dots in the back, so we're just going to peel these off, and we're going to start adding our accent pieces, and then we will make it snow. Is anybody ready for a good snowstorm? Okay, so I'm going to layer this up just a little bit higher than my original card, and then I'm going to go back, add in my trees. And I'm just using my hot glue gun today just so that things stick a little bit quicker and don't move around for me. So we'll add these trees kind of on the side at the bottom on either side. Now these trees do come from a different set, and I'll show you that in just a little bit. I'm just going to move this over a little. We also have these beautiful little candy canes that kind of help anchor the Christmas lights that we'll be putting on top, which is really pretty. So I love the candy cane accent. It just adds kind of that nice wintry flair, just a fun accent to the background. You can also add 3D dots behind these candy canes if you wanted to, completely up to you. I'm just going to go ahead and add this on this side, and then we are ready to add our string lights. Now I did not add any color to these, however you could if you wanted to, totally up to you. You could make them a nice Christmas color. These are fun little accents. But if you wanted to keep it very simple, you can just go ahead and just kind of anchor that in over the candy cane, and you'll do that to both sides. Now, as a thank you for participating in this event today and for watching, you do qualify for a free die with a $50 purchase. And when you shop with us, all you need to do is enter code 112021, and that expires on November 24th. So once you have these little lights attached, totally up to you. You can go ahead and add those poinsettias if you wanted to before we add all of our snowy aspects. Now the poinsettias that I created come from the Christmas poinsettia and holly set. I pre-did those today. If you want to see how those were created, let us know in the comments, and we can show you a link to a video on where we show how to create those. So I'm just going to pop a poinsettia on both sides, and you can kind of position that however you want. I like to add the dimensional flowers, especially if you're going to hand give it. If you're going to mail it, you might want to keep it a little bit less dimensional, so you get to choose how you want to add those. So tell me, have you created your Christmas cards yet, or are you still working on yours? I've done quite a few Christmas cards, but I find that I like to do a couple of different ones in different styles. So that keeps me busy creating Christmas cards. So with this one, we'll just go ahead and add 2 hollies on either side of this one as well. And then we are ready to glitter it up and make it into a frosty winter wonderland. Okay, now when I create my snow, I like to have a couple key products to make it super easy and very realistic. The first thing I'm using is called a texture paste, and it is white. And then I'm going to be using a frosting powder. This is a very chunky glitter with flecks of white in it, so it's perfect for snow. These 2 items make it come together very beautifully. So I'm going to do this partially. I'm not going to do the entire card today, but I just want you to get the idea of how you can create a perfect snowstorm on your winter and Christmas cards. So you'll go ahead and you can use a sponge dauber, you can use your fingers, you can use a popsicle stick. You might find different things work best for you. So we're going to go ahead and just create that snowstorm by just adding a bunch of snow. Now this is wet. It can look like cream cheese or frosting. I always tell my crafters you do not want to eat it, even though it is a little bit tempting to do that. So we'll go ahead and just add some texture to those trees. And you can always kind of wipe it off if it's too much. But with this one specifically, I really added quite a bit. So you can do it to your liking. On the rooftop, I really made that kind of chunky. Just kind of sponge that. And I also made that the lights were very textured and frosty as well. What's nice about it is you can put it on, you can kind of brush it off if it's too much, because it does not dry instantly. And then you can also go around those poinsettia tips and really layer that up as well. So I'm just kind of doing the one side of the card right now, so you get the gist of that. And so you can just layer that up however you like. Once that is done, you can go back and you can add a bunch of that frosting powder glitter over the top. And you'll see how that just really starts to highlight that. You can run kind of your fingers back through it if you kind of want to create like a little bit more of a clumpy snow look. And just continue to dump that over the areas you applied it, and then you can go ahead and add it to the second layer of the card. So that is just a quick and easy way to create those beautiful winter scenes very easily using the Candy Cane Cottage collection. So hopefully this inspires you to recreate your own one-of-a-kind card. You can go to heartfeltcreations.us, click on the limited edition, and you can see all the items that we have in there. They're available while supplies last, and many of the items are up to 60% off. This is the main one we used today. This is the one we used with the tree and the candy canes, plus there's some adorable little penguins in here as well, which is super cute. Now some of the items in the Candy Cane Cottage collection are sold out. There is a paper collection that goes with this that I don't want you to miss out on, that's really, really pretty and very festive. So that's a pretty one in there as well. Before I go, I wanted to just show you a couple more samples of how you can create that beautiful winter wonderland. You can also use that cottage in more of a, kind of like a gingerbread house. Just stamp it on like a craft paper. Super, super pretty. Here are those little penguins I was showing you. With a little tree, so you can put them in a shaker card and make it look like they are in a snow globe. Here's one I had done recently as well, which is a circle card that creates this beautiful little scene. Some of the images we are sold out of, but you can check out in our retire section which ones we still have. Here's another one that I thought was just super, super pretty in the way this was colored. So if you like to do detailed coloring, you can do that as well. Here's another fun scene with just the candy canes, the lights, the little penguins, the little carolers singing. Love how that turns out. So tell me which one's your favorite. They just create that cozy, warm, winter wish feeling. So have fun recreating your own, and as a thank you for participating today, When you shop with us at heartfeltcreations.us, you qualify for a free die with a $50 purchase. Enter code 112021, and that expires on November 24th. So make sure that you take advantage of that. If you have questions on how that poinsettia is created, let us know in the comments, and we can give you a link to that as well. And one other thing, if you are making a purchase and you are not an insider member, you can sign up for that, where you get saved 20% on your order, plus you get free shipping on any order total, and you have access to all of our online classes. You can find out more details on this by clicking on the link below, and you get to register for $12.99 a month, or you can sign up for the year and you get 3 months completely free, so you get to choose how you want to do that. Thank you so much for joining me today.